Hello everyone and welcome back to another Plan With Me. This is Misty with Happy Planning with Misty, and I am still playing around with this Hobonichi Weeks. Y'all, I don't know really what I'm doing with it, except for the pure fact that I like the size and that I've been still decorating, trying to find my groove. So let me show you what I've been playing around with. So I've been decorating, and so this was the last plan with me, I think, yeah, that I had done, to where I used icon stickers and where I wrote down different things in here, but I was writing the same stuff down in my Hobonichi cousin. So I wanted to do something different over here. I hated writing down the very same thing. And y'all having to hear me repeat myself more than once about the same thing going down on the same days. And so I was like, okay. So then I used, I think this might be a Marshmallow Studio kit. So then I was like, okay, I'll just do a scripture a day. And this is okay. I like writing down my scripture a day. I just don't know if I like it in here. And then I feel like half the stickers I'm wasting because I'm not doing anything with this side. So I tried it on this week again. And then I was like, okay, well, I can just read and tidy up, mark that off. And so I just put a few extra to-dos on this side. Then I went back to writing down the Ozempic shot, what I do on a daily basis. And it's really nothing, y'all, mind-blowing. It is just normal stuff that goes on. So then I done it again. This was from, these are just full-page stickers. You just peel off like this, like what I have in my shop. So you just peel the full thing off and just lay it down. So then I went back and wrote this out, and then I just put some confirmation happy things on here. And this was from Pookie Bear Cuties, I think, was this little kit. And then this was one that I had, a partial one. Exo Mama Plans, I think, is this one. Still, I'm just doing, it's just every Monday I have to do my vitamin D, and either Ozempic, or now they've got me on Mounjaro. So either way, it's a diabetic shot. And so then I got to this one, and I went ahead and laid down a couple more in here. But y'all, I'm still not sure really what I'm wanting to do. I'm honestly thinking about going in here and using it as my social media. And I'll show you. I was using this B6 that I set up, but this is by, who is this B6 by? Let's see, is the name Print Pressions. And Kane is no longer doing these books. So I can't take this in with me next year. But I already had these kits. So most of them was Shine Sticker Studio. So I hated not to lay these kits out since I already had them. Let's see. I skipped a month there. There's June, July, August, I guess. So there's some months I hadn't filled out. I guess I didn't have all the months. So this is where I was doing my social media. So I would put what day I done a plan with me, what day I done it on Instagram, what day I done it on like I done a video on what day I released it. So, and these was partial kits that I had. And see, it's not something I don't do stuff every day. So then I was wondering to make because I wasn't sure if I was going to stay in here, but I hate not to finish this book out because I've already put kits in here. And this has, you know, the rest of the year in it. So that's what I'm back and forth about. If I need to do, keep using that as my social media. And also include, well, if I do my social media in this, making sure that I put down my videos, that I get videos uploaded, that I've made posts on Instagram. Sometimes I do good with Instagram, sometimes I don't. But then I was wondering if I could use this as my planner for my Etsy shop. So, but the thing is, y'all, it would still be the same stuff. You would hear me say the same stuff over and over. I would put down when a sale was coming, that would be different, but it would still be, this is the day I'm designing. I make the flyer to advertise my stuff in Canva. So usually I do it in batches. One day I do all the designing. One day I do all the stuff that I need to do in Canva to get it ready to go to Etsy. And then I do a day of Etsy. And so these all take time. None of this is a quick process. Then every now and then, you know, I have orders to come in, so there's orders thrown in. But the thing is, at least you would get to see me lay down cute kits, and if you like any of the kits, you can go purchase them from the different people that I tell you about. But mostly it's going to be shop related stuff. So that's what I'm leaning toward now, that this book actually becomes my shop book. On the days that I'm not doing very much, I've got these full stickers that if I'm just writing down the days that I'm designing, I can take up this side over here with just a full page sticker. Also, if I'm running low on time and I don't want to do a lot of designing, like laying out a lot of a kit, I have made these pages to where you can write down habits, to-dos, goals, and stuff that's upcoming. And I have those available in the shop. And then, of course, I've got my kits. And these kits are miscuts. So some of these will not be cut the best. But there was still enough functional left to the kit. I hated to throw it away. So that's what we're going to work with today. This is my Laced in Lavender kit. And coming up May the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, something like that. I think that's right. Y'all, I laid out a whole month yesterday. And had the dates wrong that whole month. Y'all gonna, if y'all take time to watch that, y'all gonna need a nerve pill by the time y'all get, because yeah, I don't recognize it to the end of the video. January, February, that's March, April, May. So the 9th, 10th, and the 11th is when I will have my sale, and these will be 35% off. So there is that. These kits I made the sizes to, not to the Hobonichi Cousin, but to the week's planner that you can get off Walmart, off Amazon. Y'all, I'm sorry. I am so dingy. Off Amazon. And so some of the boxes and the pages, their length is a little different than this Hobonichi Cousin. So you might have to do some sticker surgery, but I would rather you have too much sticker than not enough. You can always take away, but you can't add to it. So just know that I do know that the stickers don't fit a Hobonichi Cousin the best, because I was using a Amazon weeks kit at the time. I didn't have the money for a Hobonichi Cousin. They were too expensive. And Amazon had their weeks kits for $10. And you can't beat that. Let's see, let me turn this back around. So anyway, this is Friday about 1:30. And yesterday the weather done pretty good. It did not get bad. They said it was supposed to get bad, but it didn't. But then today we are a 3 out of 5 for some rough weather later on tonight, which is like strong winds and hail. And so I do not use or have removable sticker paper. I have got me some coming, because I can't usually work a page without making some kind of mistake. So I've got me some coming. Until then, we use this chemical stuff and it works. It pulls the sticker up and allows you to reuse it. There we go. You just have to let it dry. And it usually dries pretty quick, but you can get that on Amazon also. And then we'll go with these stickers at the top. And I had somebody gift me 2 or 3 Hobonichi Cousins, so I've been going back and forth whether I need to change my kits to actually fit a Hobonichi Cousin, because that's what I'm going to be using. And then that's what most people also buy, are Hobonichi Cousins. And I don't want y'all to have to do a lot of sticker surgery. So I have been thinking about possibly changing the sizes of some of my stickers, which I don't know that you would even notice unless you use my stickers. You would notice because they fit your Hobonichi Cousin better. But the only thing is if you have a generic another week's kit besides a Hobonichi Cousin, this works in it. And so I don't know. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna, like I said, I think I've got it more or less down pat what I want to do, which is use it as my social media. No, not my social media. I want to use it as my Etsy shop. Oh, y'all. I could not believe I had done that yesterday. And that video's coming. It's going to be up soon. But I dated that whole month wrong. And y'all, it's my month, more or less. It's my anniversary. And I done it on my anniversary day. So I knew what day it was. Nope. My mind can get on something and yeah, my mind can get on something and then just, I mean, it could happen again today. Y'all just have to overlook me. So me and Maddie went yesterday. She had a doctor's appointment, just a checkup. And we went there, and then I had to get some graduation pictures printed off for her party at church. And so I done that. And then, let's see, I need some date dots. And this is going to be, this is going to be the 28th, which is Monday. So is that the 1st of March? No. What am I thinking? Let's see, the 21st. I've got to label these, because this was a spring start and I've done it. I started in January with this thing. So the 14th through the 20th of April. So then we done the 21st through the 27th of April. Then we need to do the 28, 29. What have I done? Yeah. The 27th. I've laid these out wrong. That's what I've done. See, y'all? So Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then I normally do Monday up here. Okay, so just hang on, y'all. So everything I just laid down was all wrong. So see, we didn't even get far at all into the plan until it was all cracked up. And poor old Marsh, he's been living with me like this for 27 years now, y'all. So let's try this again. So let's start with Monday up here. Now I got that sticky stuff all over my fingers. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is going to work a little better, I think. Stick. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday. Okay. Mercy. Okay. So there's that. All right. So then let's do some boxes. So we'll do this one since it's not cut up like this one is. And then I'm going to do a decorative. Then we're going to do let's see, do I want to do that, or do I want to do I guess we'll just go with all down this side, just this kind. We'll just divide these up. Down through here. Okay. And then I've got these. This whole kit did not cut right. I was like, there ain't no way I can send that to somebody. But then it wasn't, you know, like I said, bad enough that I couldn't put it in my planner and use it. Especially when I'm still trying to figure out what I even want to go in my planner. So but anyway, after church Sunday morning, we're supposed to go down to the fellowship hall and celebrate our graduates. And so, we're going to eat lunch and then we'll have that party for them. And then our preacher is actually needing, right after that party, he needs to leave because he is headed to Africa on a missionary trip, and he will be gone a couple of weeks. And so this says this week on it, so I'm going to put this over here. Yeah, so he's needing to go catch a plane. Y'all, I think I'm going to do these to-dos, and this gives me a couple of spaces to write. I don't have like huge to-dos like I would, like cleaning the house and stuff, like I do for the shop. So I think that's going to be enough room. And then I can just put a couple of these dots so I can write a couple of the to-dos here. So we've got a fill-in preacher coming to help one Sunday, and then they've asked Marshall to fill in and another Sunday. So we help wherever we're needed. We don't claim to be the best at any of it, but we are willing to do whatever the church needs us to do or God needs us to do. And so we're not a professional. We don't claim to be called to preach, but I think the main thing that God looks for is willingness, and we are willing. So when your church is in need, you step up as best you can. So I'm just gonna alternate these. Let's see, I'm skipping 2 full lines. Like stagger these, and these can be just like maybe specific highlights that I get through the week. And since they're in these boxes, maybe they'll pop. And then I've got this deco that I can also put on the page. Let's see, here's a camera. Put it up here. And this umbrella. Put it there. Okay, and this is a must on Friday. Groceries is usually on Thursday. And we're going to put coffee on Mondays because those are hard to get going usually, Mondays. And then I can write in everything that I want to do for the shop this week. So back to date dots. Let's see. I've got these and they're on clear, so they would not take away from the design. So Monday is the 28th. Finally got that going in the right direction. Let me see if I can get this peeled up. These, you know how I battle with clear stickers. So there's that. Let me scoot you in just a little bit because this is teeny tiny stuff we're dealing with here. 28. There's a 29. Get this 30 off. So yeah, yesterday was my anniversary, and I'm telling you, just as pretty as you please. I done that whole month. I think I started the first on a Tuesday. So y'all, I just tell you, I'm sorry that I done that and I didn't catch it to the end. So it could be misery to watch that. And if any of you that watch my show are on anxiety medicine like I am, just double up before you hit play on that video. It's never a dull moment living with me, I can tell you that. Why do these have to be so contrary? There it goes. When they come up and when they work, they do awesome because they don't take away from the little design because they're clear. Okay, so put those back in there. All right. Then I'm going to need to find, let me look right quick, right here nearby. I had some, what do you call them? tabs printed. Y'all, I've got stuff everywhere. Look at this stuff. I've got PC parts for, ain't that little kit cute? It messed up in cutting too, but there's still enough on it that I can use it, so I saved it also. I got stuff everywhere. But I thought I saved, here's some tabs right here. I thought I did. Okay, let's see if we can get some on so I don't struggle to figure out what month I'm on, because it's different in this book, because it was a spring start or something. I can't remember what the deal was, and I should have started like in February. Yeah, February, and I started in January, so I messed it up from the get-go. So let's see. Let's do my January tab. And I'm just going to put it right over what's already there. But I want to make sure that see, I might need to start it back up here. Scratch that idea. I might need to start it higher. Let me make sure I've got you in line. Okay, so that is January. Now let's go to February. Let's find March. So this is where March starts. Let's see. And I need to start it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, am I thinking right? I started that on the second box down, because that's where that one ended. So where did this one end? It's ended on this one. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to start it at the 5th one, and of course I've covered it up. Hey. Okay, so what do you do now? You eyeball it. So this is going to be March. This is April. Okay, now let's do the one for May. Now I can count this one. So we are, oh, there's a hair. Let's get rid of that hair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it needs to start right there. Okay, so yay, that's pretty good. So now I shouldn't have a problem, you would think, finding where I need to be. Alright, and these are tabs in my shop too, if you want them. Alright, so got that on there, got that done, and they're floral. It's hard to tell. Let me see if I can, and I put a clear coat, a glitter clear coat over mine. Yours will come with a clear coat also, but they're floral. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been long enough. But there's the week laid out, and I'm gonna try to put some shop to-dos on there and let you see what it comes out like. But anyway, I hope y'all have a good week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.